morning. Welcome to our E3 Weekly Market Report. I'm Pat McClatchy. We're going to be reporting on the exports that have just come out. Then after that, we'll talk about our crop progress report that came out on Monday. We'll look at some of the recent history and prices for ag markets, and then possibly look at some forecasts. We'll also cover in Texas the recent weather that they've had out there. Let's take a look first at these exports that have just come out. Cotton, 96,900. Hold on. Yeah, that is correct. 96,900. That's up 44% from the previous week, but down 20% from the 4-week average. Mexico took 24,900. Hold with me just a moment. Let me make sure that doesn't look right. Yeah, that's correct. Let's look at the breakdown here. Mexico took 24,900. Pakistan took 16,800. Turkey took 15,300. Net sales for 2016-2017 were 9,300 bales. We've got the reaction of the market. Cotton was up 40 just a minute before this number came out. Right now, cotton is up 35, so not a lot of change since then. Looking at soybeans, net sales of 2,030,800 metric tons. I know we were looking for a good number. That's even better than I think they thought. That's up 43% from the previous week and 26% higher than the 4-week average. China took 2,214,000 metric tons. And Mexico took 177,600. Netherlands took 92,900. So we've got some decreases in here, some cancellations. 612,000 metric tons cancellations. Very small sales for the following year. Reaction there. The soybean market was up 4.5 before this came out. Right now, the soybean market is up 5 3/4. So we've moved up some off of that. Corn, 248,000 metric tons. That's down 59% from the previous week and down 57% from the prior 4-week average. We had Japan taking 103,500. Colombia taking 73,400. Mexico taking 40,700. Corn was up 2 1/4 before this report. It's up 1 1/4 right now, so it's sold off a small amount. Looking at the wheat number is 357,500 metric tons. That's down 22% from the previous week, but up 29% over the 4-week average. The Philippines took 133,900. Unknown destinations took 44,800, and South Korea took 39,000 metric tons. The wheat market was up 5 1/4 just before this number came out. Right now, the wheat market's up 3, so it's sold off a little over 2 cents from this report. So the numbers seem to be pretty good numbers for soybeans, even better than they thought. Let's look at crop progress quickly that came out Monday. Just trying to see, the good to excellent category in cotton was 46%. Previous week was 47%. In Texas, the good to excellent category was 37%. The previous week had been 38%, so a little slippage there. Let's go to harvest. As of that number that came out, this reflected the weekend. 31% of the U.S. crop was harvested versus the average this time of the year of 32%. 28% of the Texas crop was harvested, and the average is 25%. Soybeans harvested 77%. The average is 68%, so ahead of schedule. Corn has been lagging behind what's normal, but right now, or the last number showed 59% harvested and the average of 54%. So they've caught up there. Winter wheat planted 76% versus an average of this time of the year of 77%. and emerged 49%, and the average is 49%. So that's right on average. Let's take a look at recent price history in this market over about the last week. The cotton market has seen its low was made October the 16th at 62.87. Its high was made October the 21st at 64.66 for a range of 179 points. Right now, December cotton's at 64.54, so we're very close to the high there. As far as looking at what this market possibly could do, I still think we're in a trading range that we've been in for many months. Market could get up into the 65 to 66 level. That's possible, but then it could also be possible to see it revisit the 60 level. Looking at soybeans, you saw the high made on October the 14th at 9.19 3/4. The low made the 20th of October at 8.89 1/2. That's a full range of 30 1/4 cents over the last week. Right now, you've got November soybeans trading at 9.11. Looking at that market, what range we could see? We could see a low. We could see the market retreat back down into the 8.80 level, but then we also could look at a higher level of the range. We could see markets move at some point as high as 9.40 to 9.50. Corn, on the 14th of October, that market reached a high of 3.86 3/4. On October the 20th, the low was made at 3.72 for a full range of 14 3/4 cents. Right now, December corn is trading at 3.82. Looking at the range there, we could back that market off and see support down at the 3.70 level, but we also could see a high of the range in the area of $4. Wheat, on the 13th of October, that market got up as high as 5.21 3/4. Then it retreated down and saw a low of 4.83 1/4 on October the 20th for a full range exceeding either beans or corn, a full range of 38 1/2 cents. Right now, the December Chicago wheat is at 4.97 3/4. Looking at a range there, a possible low of 4.80 on a pullback, but a possible high of as high as 5.40 to 5.50. Other things in the news, weather in West Texas. Overnight, they got storms that came in. There was some fear they could see as much as 4 inches of rain in West Texas with damaging winds. As we've checked through many stations throughout that area, it appears that they got closer to 2 inches and they did not get the damaging winds that many had feared. What effect can this have on cotton? Well, cotton is at its most vulnerable when it's open and heavy weather thunderstorms come in. This one doesn't appear to be as damaging. We asked one farmer this morning what effect it might have, and he simply said that it could cause, let's see what his words were, possibly some stain to the cotton, but not major. So that's really it. That's the news, and we hope you have a good day. Revisiting these markets one more time, December cotton is up 35 at 64.58. November soybeans up 6 at 9.11 1/4. December corn up 1.25 pennies at 3.82, and December wheat up 3 1/4 at 4.98 1/4. That's it for today. Hope you have a good trading day, and we'll see you later.